In this video series, I'll be making some barn door hardware. So this is a multi-part video. Then we'll make these bends here. I've laid all this out to halfway calculate how much of this bar I need to go up and then bend. I'm allowing a 1/2 inch gap between the top of the door and the bottom of the rail that it rides on, which is right here. It goes up 1 1/8 inches to the first bar that goes across here, up 3/8 of an inch, which gives me 3/8 of an inch gap for the 1/4 inch axle that's in my wheels. Right there. And then I got another 1 inch bar, and then I'm going to start my bend around. So this comes out to exactly 4 inches from the top to where the bend begins and the top of the door. So I'm using this board here. This area right here represents what will be hooked to the door. I've put a mark on it here that's at 90 degrees to line up one side. I put a mark here which corresponds to this one that I've already done. I even it up at the bottom as such. I'll line that up with this 90-degree mark that I've made here. Come up 4 inches from where the top of the door would be. And mark that. Got a little mark there. So we'll set this back up, get that at exactly 4 inches. Back even with the 90-degree mark. Right there. Put it on this side. Come up 4 inches again. And put a mark. Now, I'll set this like this and mark it on the edge. As such. Now I'll show you why I'm making that mark. I'll highlight that a little bit here. And we'll go over to the anvil. So here we are at my bending jig. Now, that line right there is right about halfway around that. That's my 1 3/8 bending die. And how this is going to work is I'll line up that spot that I made right there, that I put on there with that punch. It's right there. Line that right up with that midpoint on that 1 3/8, and that should be just exactly where I need to bend those to get them exactly in the same spot. So heat that up, lay it on there flat, bend that around, and we've got it, I think. As I've said, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I think I'm doing it right. Well, let's see if we can get a fire going. steel bending here this evening. It wouldn't hurt now if I got some more coal up here. Get a fire going first. You've got fire. Green coal up around it. Get it cooking up. Wet it down some so it doesn't burn up. Just want to burn out the impurities. Not the coat. And that is a hot fire. Well, let's see about putting a bend in there. Over there where you can see a little bit better. Matter of fact, pretty much hot enough right where it is. So I'll reposition the camera so you can see the bend.
She deleted her entire Twitter account, but that doesn't help anything. So she's a violinist. She's a Washington National.
Well, there's one.
She was amongst the 238 passengers on the
Right, my mark.
And so,
see if you can see my mark there.
Trying to, while survivors were still getting to their feet and trying to get out of the windows to escape.
Mark for the bends right there.
At Amtrak, NEC, at Amtrak. Thanks a lot.
So that worked. Let's see if we can get the other side now.
He had these like insane text messages with this intern. The guy's a married man, and he says stuff like "night babe," and says things like "I want you right now," and it was like, "Oh, yes, you can have me right now," and he said, "Damn, you got to come get me." And he texted me, "Can you leave me?" And he's like, "No, no, no, don't do that." I said, "Please,
Don't wait anymore. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take their free career evaluation. Whether you're a novice or a master barbecuer, enthusiastic outdoor chefs rely on Sullivan Hardware and Garden as their backyard barbecue headquarters. I've had some of them at your Purchase a spirit on Memorial Day and receive a $50 gift card. The Weber Genesis Spirit brings both spacious cooking areas, innovative features, and exceptional performance. Purchase a Genesis and receive a $50 gift card. This is a limited time offer, and Weber grills must be purchased by Memorial Day. The best time to purchase a Weber grill is now, and manufacturers at Weber reserve premium edition grills for select hardware stores like Sullivan. And remember, shop here
And there's the other one.
Fire up and get Sullivan Hardware and Garden. 70-person keyphones, 49 and in Cicero. You know when she says,
doesn't this water taste better?"
what she's really saying is,
Don't forget the milk.
Looks to me like
she says,
Aren't these towels so soft?
it hangs pretty good.